First of all, tell me. So all of you are comfortable in English, Hindi, or Bengali. Which language shall I shall connect with you people, because knowledge shouldn't have bars of language. So which will be the best for you? English,
Sir, English.
English. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir, English.
Okay, fine. Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Arindam Chakraborty. I'll be your graphics theory teacher. Okay. Okay, so I'll be teaching you people about how what are the methods, what will be the drawing, what are the theory related to the drawing. Am I audible with you people? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, before starting, you should know why theory is much more important. Before that, you should know why we are talking about drawing. Why it is very important for you people. Can anyone tell me why it is very important for you people? Like it is very easy to understand mechanical needs, civil needs. Why computer science has to be knowledgeful regarding graphics and everything? Why? Can anyone tell me? Is there any specific reason behind it? Why computer science students should know about it? I think here everyone is more there are computer science, civil and mechanical students, right?
Yes, sir.
So why computer science students has should have the knowledge of drawing? Why? Why is it very important? You could this is in my class, discussion is completely allowed in any language. That could be Bengali, Hindi, or English. So can you could just tell me, any one of you, why it is very necessary for you people? Any idea? Any idea? The main reason behind it is the use of the drawing takes an important part. It have important part while in engineering. Now, because since you may say that computer science will not deal with drawings and everything, it's entirely wrong. It's entirely wrong, because let me introduce myself. In professional way, because that would make you sense why I'm telling these things. Because I have done my grads from Karnataka, Belgaum. Thereafter, I did my masters from West Bengal. So what happened is that I worked when I was doing my grad. That time I worked with many companies like Yahoo.com. I have a background of mechanical. Let me tell you, I have a background of mechanical, but I worked for Yahoo. I worked for IBM. I worked for Infosys, as well as I was for internship with HEL, Hindustan Aeronautical Limited. So after that, I did a job that was entirely while I was doing my while I was doing my studies in engineering. That time, internship was allowed for engineering students while they are studying, but now it's not allowed. But that time we used to work. I came to know many things about the IT sector. Then after I worked for Wipro for near about one more than 1.5 years. Thereafter I went for masters, and I till after while masters I joined teaching as an assistant professor, and till today I'm an assistant professor. In between, I worked for Calcutta, as well as I worked for Calcutta University or CU. Calcutta University, I am the guest lecturer also. So what I do want to mean that the knowledge I gained from the IT sector, the knowledge I gained from the Hindustan Aeronautical Limited, as well as from other a company, a design company named PTC. I am completely related to those people, because they came up with a solution where if a person don't have the can do a design remotely, can do a design by a mobile. So everything I came up with, what I saw is that see, computer science student have to need to have knowledge studying about graphics. You will graphics theory, you will be starting say you will be creating web pages, you will be creating the formats, you will be working on pixels. The thing is that you may think that why it is very important over there, how it relates over there, because while we are working in a graphics, we work with in a plot or in a graph where there are lot of point which are not if you consider if you consider that in terms of computer language, that is the points is considered to be a pixel. So the thing is that the now and then this is the thing has changed, but the thing is that the theory remains same. The theory still remains same. The theory is what that we have to there is a practical way where AutoCAD, Creo, Pro-E. Have you heard about those softwares? Have you heard about those softwares?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Computer science student, have you heard about those softwares?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so the thing is that those softwares are completely mechanical softwares, mechanical and civil engineer softwares basically, as well as electrical engineer softwares. So now come to the point. Those softwares, I'm not telling that those pages, I'm telling that those softwares. Why I'm telling that those softwares? Because it's very important to you to know that softwares are the backbones of our country and of any nation right now. Now software, what will happen? The software gives a support to the mechanical engineers as well as civil engineers. What asked to develop the software in a better way. If you don't know how the person, that is mechanical person or chemist, civil person or electrical person will use those things, use some what tools and how they use these things, how can you design the software? Did you got my logic? Did you got my logic or not?
Yes, sir.
So how will computer science people will develop those things? Is that so feasible that I told that okay fine, do one thing, yeah, just go and make something, just go and draw one line in iPad, it will show over there, and thus with that they will do. No, there's a lot of coding goes behind it, but the coding is having a basis of your theory of graphics and as well as the practical of graphics, what you will be taught in your first year. It's very important for you people. Now you may ask where more it is used. In every computer, the place where computer has been touched. So now to make the sense that mechanical and civil is all they are completely related to the graphics. They have to go with graphics, because they have to represent to a company, they have to represent to their bosses that sir, this is what we have made, this is the building we have constructed, this is the ideology of the building, this is the ideology of the car which I want to make, sir, this is the this is what we want to make, this will be the our building, this will be the aircraft, this will be this. Now how can they show? They will draw in a page, that will be laborious, and that can be shorted by you. So that time could be can be shortened by you people, by computer science people. So everyone, every engineering student should have the knowledge of this graphics, because it helps you to represent, yeah, as well as it is very, represent as well as to understand your ideology. Now, to understand it, you have to understand that there are in drawing there are a lot of things goes behind it. So what are the things goes behind it? The main ideology of drawing, the thing will be not reported, or it will be not in a book. There are a lot of books of design, so you could see design, drawing, drafting, but where you cannot, even there you will not find. I could give you guarantee on that, because you need to understand the basics, just the basics. What is the basic of drawing in terms of engineering? Let us get to the board in a easiest way, in a way where you can understand it much more easy, in a easy approach. Okay, let me get it. Now, let me share the screen. So, is the screen visible to you? Is paint visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, let us consider this triangle. Okay, this why I'm telling this triangle? This is a triangle of drawing. This is a triangle of drawing. So, drawing consider three aspects. Any drawing considers three aspects. What are the three aspects? The three aspects of drawings are, number one. Let me increase the size. Okay. Three aspects of drawing are, number one, that will be blue. Okay, fine. One will be sketch. Sketch. Am I? Is the spelling right? Sketch. Sketch. Yes, it's right. Now, next is plotting. Next is measuring. Fine. So there are three ways, 3 points you have to keep in mind. Why is it very important you people to understand these things? What do you mean by sketch? What do you mean by plotting? And what do you mean by measuring? These three aspects is done in drawing. These are the 3 pillars of drawing. Now, let me tell you what is sketch. Sketch, what are what do we have in sketch? In sketch, the first thing what we can see is, number one, let me increase the size, that would be much more visible to you. Fine. So there are in sketch there are 3 things you have to keep in mind. That is, one is point. It's not so clear. Let me make it brighter. Black. Okay, fine. Point, line, plane. One more thing is solid. Now, the aspects of these are the aspects of your drawing, or these are the aspects of your drawing technology or drawing methodology. Now, let us get in easiest way, in very easiest way. What is the smallest geometrical thing you can draw? This is the first question to you people. What is the smallest geometrical thing you can draw?
Sir, a point.
Yes, absolutely. This is a point. This would be a point. A point can be drawn. This is the smallest thing what you can draw. Now let me draw a point. Okay. What color shall I consider? Actually, that could be visible to you people. Green.
Red.
Fine. Okay, green. Can you see this small dot point? Is that visible? It's very small. I'm keeping the. It is over here. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is the point. Fine. Now after point, what next you can draw? If you consider every point, if you accumulate, or if you combine every point one after one after one, so what will you find? What will you get?
Line.
You will get a line. Very good, you will get a line. Now if you join, sorry, I'm extremely sorry. My mouse is not working sometimes. Okay, fine. Next, if you join lines upon line, what you can get? What you can get? Now I have written a word plane. You can get this type of structure, right or wrong. This is nothing but an area. You can get an area, which let me write it, area. Okay, fine. Area. So area, plane or area. Now last but not the least, you can find a solid. Now is that clear? Is that clear to you people? Point is the smallest thing what we can draw. If we combine lots of point in a single line, or in a curve manner, or in a irregular manner, it will give you a line. Line can be, I don't mean line means line, it could be a curve also. If I join all the lines, it will give you a plane or an area. If I join area upon area, it will give you a solid. Is that clear to you people? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
let me
sir.
give you one example. Now what do you mean by point? Just try to make one assumption that will be very very easy for you people. uh, atom, point is an atom. Fine. If you combine the atom one upon one, and you can make one thread, right or wrong? You can make one thread. If you combine atom on atom, atom on atom on atom, if you combine all the atom, lots of atom, and if you combine them in a single line, that would be, or a single point, one upon after one, then you will find a line. Am I right or wrong? Am I
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes,
I
sir.
need a response from you. Am I right or wrong?
Right, sir.
Right, sir.
Okay,
Right, sir.
just try to give answers. If you, it is very obvious that sometime you won't be able to understand, so don't worry about it, or don't panic to ask me. Okay, now if I join the lines upper after lines, that is like, as you can see, one line, two line, three line, four lines, so this will give you a plane or an area. This is nothing but an area. This is nothing but your area. Now since we are an engineering students, we have to understand that we cannot say it's an area. We'll say it is a plane. The other name of area is plane in engineering graphics. Is that clear? Plane is not a new concept. It's a very very old concept. But the thing is that it's a, just the name has been derived. Such it is something like that. Have you heard about that saying, that old wine in a new bag, new pocket, new bottle? Have you heard about this sayings? Old wine in a new bottle. Have you heard about this sayings?
Yes, sir.
So this is what happening. This is an area which has been named as plane. Fine. Now if you join plane upon plane, it will give you a box. it will give you a box which is termed as solid. Fine, that could be a box, that could be a cube, that could be a cuboid, that could be a cylinder, any 3D object. These things, let me get more clear to you. It is 2D, it is 2D, it is 3D, 3D, and it is 1D, 1D. It is also 1D. That is, what do you mean 1D? One dimensional. 1D means one dimensional, one dimensional, and plane means two dimensional, and solid is three dimensional. Is that clear to you people? Is that entirely clear? Or if you have any query, you may ask me. Any queries are always accepted and welcome.
Can you tell 2D again?
The 2D, the plain one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Just a sec. Okay. So 2D is nothing but is a combination of lines joined together in a simple way. Combination of line joined together. Right? I'll be giving you the I'll be giving you about this one. I'll be talking about this one in details. The thing is that you have to pay an attention. You have to pay attention. Now let us consider a line. Fine, it's a line. Let us join another line. Let us join another line. Fine, it's another line. Let us join another more line. Again, let us join another more line. This will give you a plane. This will give you a plane. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you may ask me that, sir, why is it very important for us to know about the the design, the plotting? Now, why it is very important? Now you know how to sketch, you know what to sketch. Today I'll not go for the other thing. There are a lot of things goes behind goes in graphics, but I'll not go on that things. I'll be on the basic things and I'll be clearing it, and after that I'll take your attendance. Then after you'll go for Manushi madam's class. So that is what. Okay, what do you mean by plotting? The simplest way, there are two things on plotting. So you have to understand the plottings. You have to there are two things. One, we do one coordinate. Just a sec. COORDINAT, coordinate. Another one is one we say go for grid. Now let me tell you one more thing. Now you may after most of you know that coordinate and grid are interrelated. Yes, it is interrelated, but in drawing we could actually make some changes, but they are completely interrelated. They are nothing but the same, but we could make something change, something changes. This is not a, this will be taught in your classes. So what do you mean by coordinate? We know coordinate means x-axis. We know that coordinate is x comma y is equals to 10 comma 20 10 comma 20. Do you know do you know these things? Do you know these things, or do you remember these things? Do you remember these things? Yes or no? Do you remember these things? Just answer me. Do you remember these things?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Answer. Now, what do you mean by greed? Now, you will say, sir, greed is the same thing only. What we do is that greed is something like this. Greed is something like this. Let me get it. Get the point. This is nothing but your graph. Understood? GRAPH, graph. Understood? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Nothing but your graph. That's why I'm telling grid. Now I told you that it's nothing but old wine in new bottle. Graph has been grid in while we are talking about while we are speaking over talking in drawing. Is it clear to you people? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, well, last but not the least for today's topic is measuring. Try to understand what is measure. What do you mean by measuring? Is nothing but very easy. You don't any no one needs explanation, but we'll discuss. Measuring is how many types of measurements are there. Do you need to get how much should be the arrow size and what else not. These are measuring. What should be the value? Those old things we've studied in geometry. This is what we say we understand in measuring. Okay, this is what about this is the complete basics of drawing. You will not find these things in any book. I could give you you may ask me that, sir, how can you tell that it's not in any book? It's there in the book, but it's written in a complete theory manner. I have made it in a interactive manner for you people because that would make you very easy to understand. Does anyone have any type of confusion? Any confusion? Any confusion? Any confusion? Any queries? I just need to know, do you have any queries?
No, sir.
Now,
No, sir.
let us do one thing. Let us understand how to what does this triangle mean in a simple way. This first means sketch, means drawing. Number second means plotting. Next it means measuring. Fine. Let me show you one demo that will make you very easy to for you to understand. Okay. Very small demo that would take only 1 to 2 minutes. Just a minute. Just give me a sec, let the software gets on. Now let me show you. This will be very interesting for you people, then you will understand that how sorry, excuse me, sorry, how this can you see a interface written Autodesk AutoCAD 2018? Is it visible to you people?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes,
No,
sir.
no. So
Yes, sir.
don't worry. We'll not do anything in AutoCAD. We'll not do anything. It's for the second. But here we'll teach you about how to. I mean, in other words, how sketch, plot, and measurement works. Fine. Now, can you see these things? Let me go for the just wait for. Now, can you see this graph-like things? Graph-like things. Can you see those things?
Yes, sir.
This is termed as a grid in drawing. Remember, this is termed as grid, G-R-I-D, grid in drawing. But in mathematics, we have studied that this is a graph. Fine. Next is our point and line. What do we mean by sketch? Sketch is nothing but the three things what we do is we plot it. Plot means, what do you mean by plotting? Plotting means we write or we print or we draw it. Let us consider this point. Okay, fine. Can you see the line has been plotted on the graph? Can you see the line?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, what you can do? We could measure the line. Let us see. Now you may say, just a sec. Let me. Just a sec. Okay, can you see this is something written over there, 2288.85 point something? Can you see? Is it
Yes,
visible?
sir.
Now let us summarize the thing. Drawing is something where we sketch. See, we have to sketch. As you can see, I have sketched one line. We measure as well as we plot. Plotting is nothing but plotting is nothing but we print on a surface. That could be by pencil, that could be by a pen, that could be by mouse pointer. Is it clear? The three main aspects of drawing. Is this clear to you people? Is this clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Do you have any question, any sort of question? You may ask any sort of question here. That could be a silly question also, don't worry. I entertain silly questions because from silly questions only idea grows. So just if you have any silly questions regarding that, sir, we have not understood or something like that, just ask, don't worry. Do you have any questions? So let me before wrapping up, let us summarize the thing. What are the three aspects of drawing? What are the three aspects of drawing? What are the three aspects of drawing? What are the three aspects of drawing?
Sir, sketch, measuring, and plot.
What?
Sir, sketch, plot, measurement.
Plotting and measuring.
Measurement. And now you will explain me in a simple way. What is plotting? Any one of you. What is plotting? What is plotting? What do you mean by plotting? Can anyone tell that?
Sir, plotting means to plot something in coordinate or grid.
Okay, fine, very good. Plotting means, or in simple word, it is a printing process, or it could be, you may say that it is a drawing process. It may be by hand drawing, it could be by a pen drawing, it could be by your it could be by your, what to say, by computer, anything. It could be on sheet, let drawing sheet. It could be from your pen, your A4 size paper, anything, fine. Now what do you mean by sketch? What do you mean by sketch?
Sir, making a rough drawing.
Yeah, you are correct, but the thing is that it's not a rough drawing, it is a representation of drawing or something which are you are going to draw. What do you mean by measuring? What do you mean by measuring? Measuring, MEASURING, measuring. What do you understand by measuring? What is
measure.
exactly what we measure? Now, since we are in engineer, we have to draw it. We have to draw in a sheet. We have to draw in a sheet as well as we have to measure it. We have to measure and show it, because measurement is our is the foremost thing for any engineering department. So we have to measure it. Fine. So in today's class I will wrap up over here, and I'll take your attendance, and I'll give you one link where you will be in which you will be giving your attendance. After that you will be joining the other classes. Okay, the thing is that you need to be on aware of your classes, because you mean you have to be attentive in your class, as well as there should be full attendance, because a drawing is very important, and it is a very the subject doesn't have any complications, and you could score as up to 100 marks very easily, very easily. You don't have to mug up so and so, this and this theory, this and this theory. Every theory you can see in front of your eyes, in front of your eyes. I'll explain you in this manner, that you could see your any theory, like about there are scale factors. I will be coming after that will be scaling. There will be there will be new names, but the thing is that you all have done these things in now and then, and the thing is that the name has been the engineering standards. Okay,